Instagram Reels seems to continue to be a good source of providing me with the dumbest videos on the internet. The other day I received on my timeline one of those very dumb videos, and it sent me down this sort of rabbit hole of just looking into this thing and finding out a web of lies and lies, mainly just there are a bunch of lies, and it's pretty interesting to look into that. Here's the first video that I've seen from this person, but I'm gonna have to ask you guys in advance, don't be mean, guys. What we're about to see is one of the most real videos of all time. These are two real people having an incredibly real, unscripted conversation. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hey bro, have you heard? Average salary in the UK is 30k a year. What? 30k? Imagine going to a 9 to 5 a week for 30 grand a year. I can make that in a day, mate.
I make that in a day.
He also makes that in a day. That's such a funny coincidence.
What the are you gonna buy for 30k?
What are you even gonna what are you even gonna buy with 30,000 pounds? What are you even gonna This is like one of the dumbest videos I've seen. What are you even gonna, like, I don't know, I'm gonna go to the store with 30,000, can you even buy like a bottle of water with 30,000 pounds? How much is that in dollars? Yeah, that's like $37,000. Can you like even do anything with that? So yeah, I mean, before you guys start being like mad in the comments being like, what? These guys are so detached. That's the point of the video. Obviously, you know, they're trying to get you mad. And that, I guess, gets them sales. So this person goes by Luke Des. This guy is like really rich, and everyone believes that he's really rich. Here's another really real video from him. Surprising my fans with thousands. All right.
Today, boys, I'm going undercover. I'm in a very modest car, the Tesla, and I'm surprising my followers, my fans, with 2k cash. Giving away 2k to anyone that follows me.
So he's going undercover by doing that. He's not going undercover, because you can just see his face, right? That's the opposite of going undercover.
Let's go. Just looking out for anyone. There's a guy there. Let's see if this guy here follows me.
Okay, this is intense. Luke has 10,000 followers. What are the odds that he's just gonna be driving down this empty road and he's gonna run into one of his fans?
Okay, let's see if this one here follows me. Hey, bro. Just a quick one.
So this is... This is one of Luke's average fans. Pretty sure that's Kenny from South Park. That's who the character is based on.
What do you want? I don't suppose you follow me on Instagram, do you?
But hang on a minute, is that you, bro?
Yeah.
He does follow him. Back in my day, an alpha male guy selling a bullshit course would have the decency of just, you know, pretending a little bit more. This is like, only like a really young child is gonna believe that this is real. Only like the youngest of, no adult with buying power is gonna think that you guys are actually, this is like a real situation.
Because you follow me on Instagram, I'm giving away thousands to anyone that follows me today. Here's 2 grand, bro.
Oh, bro, you're joking me, ain't ya?
I swear, bro.
Swear down. Yeah, love for that, bro.
No worries, bro. No worries.
Cheers, bro. Thank you. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, and it just goes on. He just keeps going. Off you go, Kenny from South Park. You know, you're not really making it interesting for me, even as a viewer. I feel no satisfaction being like, this is fake. Of course it's fake. At this point, I genuinely feel bad for the amount of insecurity and delusion this guy must live with on a daily basis. See, here's another real interaction. This guy said that he makes over 300 grand a month, by the way. So like nearly 400k USD, he says that he's making a month. And supposedly, even though he makes all that money, he still needs to film these stupid videos.
Just so you know, I can't pay half the bills this month.
Now, okay, so this is sort of like kind of classic sort of dramatic tale. You know, this couple, they've shared a life together. They've shared financial responsibilities together, but suddenly she can't pay her half of the rent. How are they going to get out of this one? How are they going to pull through and come up with the money for the rent? Let's see.
When do you ever pay half the bills? What are you on about? You never pay half the bills. Do you think I want your money? I've made about 14 grand already today. Women should never have to pay the bills. That's the man's job.
It's like, this is so dog shit. It's like he just remembered what Andrew Tate does. sort of vaguely in his head. And he was like, I think I can do this. Now, a really cool thing as well is that Luke has provided us with his sort of origin story, which is really cool, super interesting. It's another part of his life that's definitely real. Let's check it out. How I quit my job, became a millionaire, and changed my old boss's life.
Hated me, the manager at that warehouse. I started to do my
Why is he not looking at the camera? Is this a fake podcast sort of situation? That's cool. That's awesome.
thing, the trading, and he goes to me, this ain't gonna work for you. You're gonna be here forever stuck in shelves, you.
They all say that though.
Within a few
I think that was like the specific moment that made me want to do this video originally. These people have like such a stupid view of what reality is, because like clearly, I don't know, they either had the money in advance from like their family or whatever the I don't know. We're gonna find out some details, but they all make it quite obscure on purpose. Luke has repeatedly refused to provide any sort of proof that he actually, like, does as well as he does. So they don't really fully kind of have a good enough perception of reality to then replicate it in their sort of fabricated videos and stories. So he's like, yeah, I told my manager that I've been kind of getting into online trading. You know, a pretty like honestly mundane thing. Like, yeah, some people trade stocks. Who cares? And then his manager, I'm supposed to believe that his manager came over to him and was like, F you. F you. You're gonna die. You're gonna die in the streets if you keep on trading stock online. You son of a shut up. You're never gonna win with the stocks. And then this guy's like, yeah, as this is normal. They always say that.
gonna be here forever stuck in shelves, you.
They all say that though.
They all say that though. They're all like, you're gonna die with your head on these shelves. You're gonna be 100 years old, stocking these shelves, and at one point your body will give, and that's your life. Shelves. Yeah, they all say that, yeah.
In a few months I'd quit, and the next year I became a multi-millionaire. So I didn't see him.
Yeah, he worked minimum wage jobs, and by trading, I think stocks, he doesn't say, so who knows? Again, it could be crypto. Who cares? None of this is real, so it doesn't matter what the fake thing is. So in a year of trading, he took a minimum wage salary and he turned himself into a multi-millionaire. To flip your money on that level, on that sort of percentage thing, the investments that you will need to be making, the investments that will need to like succeed for you, are kind of like you're operating with the same odds as a casino. That is to say, what a load of bullshit.
Didn't hear nothing from him for a while. I've seen him in Tesco car park recently. He was in a little Nissan Micra, and he goes, oh, you're doing well nowadays. I go, yeah, I am.
So this guy, this multi-millionaire, he goes on to like the local grocery shop to shop for himself. We'll see what he says in a bit, but says that his time is so valuable that he has to park in disabled parking spots. Yes, we'll get to that. Goes on and does his own shopping. That's pretty interesting.
I remember what you was like when I was working with you. So I opened his door, pulled him out of the car.
He pulled him out of the car by his collar, I presume. Like some sort of super-powered being.
I've lifted him in the air.
Oh, okay. He lifted him in the air.
He's going, please, put me down.
Proper squirming.
Like a
Proper f***ing squirming little f***ing worm piece of shit, that guy.
fucking little worm. I
Yeah, that real guy that exists.
put him back down, and I've said, I told you. You didn't believe me, did you? Well, I thought I'd let him off.
I'd let him off. What, were you gonna like kill him? I thought I'll show him some mercy for him saying that I'm not gonna be doing well with trading, with online trading.
So I took him on board, showed him exactly what I do, taught him how to trade. He's making thousands of pounds a week now.
So yeah, he taught that guy how to trade stock or crypto or NFTs or whatever the fuck. Here's another fake story.
To me, who I used to go to school with, and he goes, what are you doing nowadays? I said, I've been trading. He said, when are you going to get a proper job? And he was working in Morrison's. So I decided to pull up to Morrison's in my 200k car, and I go to him, this is what my fake job got me.
Wait, so he had a conversation with this guy from his school, and he was like, when are you going to get a real job? And instead of being like, in the moment, being like, no, I'm actually doing this, it's going pretty well. You ended the conversation and then you drove up to his workplace and then you were like, here's what my job got me, which refers to the car. But to show the car, there would have to be that little moment where you're like taking him outside and you're like, look, can you see the car? And he's like, oh, is it is it this one? Is it the red one? He was like, no, not the red one, the black one. He's like, this black one? No, the one next to that. He's like, oh, okay. Oh. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. He's another one of his real nice sort of fan interactions.
Yes, brother, what's up?
Would you quit your job for this 40k Rolex right now if I gave it to you right now?
Nah, you're pulling my leg in, yeah?
This guy talks in a really specific way.
Hang on a minute, you there? Is that you, bro?
That sounds... That almost sounds like the same guy.
I make hundreds of thousands per month from my phone from trading.
Yeah, I'll quit my job.
And what I do is I help people quit their jobs.
Yeah, it, mate, I'll do it.
That kind of sounds a little bit like the same guy. I wonder why they didn't show the face of either of them. Well, if it is the same guy, what an incredibly lucky man. He's now getting this Rolex from him, and he also got that, like, I don't know, a few £1,000 or whatever. Maybe even in the same day. What an incredibly lucky guy.
Let's do it.
Oh, and he's just taking off this immediately? It's not even taking like a second. You gotta like go to your boss. You haven't just quit your job by taking off the jacket that they gave you. It's really important for me to show you these videos because I want to establish the sort of character that Luke is before we go in a little bit deeper. He's the sort of guy to make this video. Well, I think it's the Paparazzi made it. Sorry, I think the Paparazzi filmed him.
Are you Luke Des? Yeah, I am, mate. I made 20 grand yesterday. I make hundreds of thousands per month. What do you want? What are you doing? Well, I'm just on my break at Pizza Go-Go.
Oh, this guy works at Pizza Go-Go, and he saw Luke Des, the viral guy.
Right, okay. So do you want to join my trading team and start making proper money then? I'll have to think about it. I'm not sure. Right, well, back to your shift then, mate. We ain't got time for time wasting.
Oh, all right.
Whoa. This guy has no time for time wasters.
Hey, are you Luke?
That's it. You can't waste this guy's time. What's he doing? Just sitting around a parking lot? Is that how he gets customers? He's just sitting there hoping someone will reach out to him. Is that his main like business tactic? And here's his beautiful home, Luke Dess's mansion tour.
On a house tour, bro, come inside.
Yes, please, mate. Let's.
Yes, please. Let's see this house. First of all, I'd say it looks very lived in.
So let's start off here. We've got the grand entrance hall. And then if you follow me to the right, we've got a spare room here that I'm currently using as storage. Bathroom over here. Games room over here.
Looks really nice. He has a game room. Guy's a gamer, just like me. We're the same guy.
If you follow me this way, we've got the podcast studio here.
Got the podcast studio. That's good. That's good that he has a podcast. He's the sort of guy I need to listen to for hours on end. Because for now, when I only listen to him like for a little bit, I'm like, this guy doesn't make any sense. But if I watched more, I'd be like, oh, okay. All the pieces are falling in together now. This guy does actually make sense. And he's not lying about everything.
Of course, with my name on the wall.
He has his name on the wall. That's really cool.
Come with me, let's go upstairs.
Decorated it for Christmas. That's really cute.
The master bedroom here with an ensuite.
Just between those takes, it's like he's just roaming around like a sim.
And then if you come this side of the house, we've got a spare bedroom here.
Why is he doing this? Is it because everyone's saying that the house he's in is not his and it's actually rented? Is that why?
We've got my second office up here, which is where a lot of the money is made.
Ah, there we go. That's where he records those videos where he doesn't look at the camera.
Then we've got another guest bedroom here with an ensuite as well.
Cool, whatever. It's a bunch of rooms. Who cares? Alright, so yeah. A lot of people have been saying about him that all of the stuff that he has is rented and all of his cars are rented and all of his videos are fake. And therefore you really shouldn't buy his course if he lies about everything. So let's see where that takes us, this segue that I just did. So first of all, Luke started causing up a stir by doing all these videos where he's admitting to a variety of traffic violations.
To poor people, this is a bus lane. To rich people, it's a VIP lane to avoid traffic. We don't care about the fines.
So he's so rich, he doesn't care about the fines or the morality of f***ing over everyone else and just driving on the bus lane. To him, he's so rich, he doesn't care about paying the fine, and this is something that he does every day. Then in a few different instances, rich man slammed for parking his £130,000 Mercedes in disabled car park at Sainsbury's. I love that they describe him as a self-proclaimed millionaire. We're not vouching for this. This is it's just him saying it.
Explains why he uses disabled bay.
You like disabled?
To be honest with you, mate, I'm a very quick person and I need to be close to the shop to save time. Time is money. Within the 2 minutes that I'm in the shop, 100 disabled people aren't just going to turn up. That's why I'm parking in the disabled bay.
Okay, so during the time that he's in the shop, 100 disabled people aren't going to show up. One, sure, whatever. I guess what he's doing fully constitutes as a moral issue only when 100 disabled people try to park in their parking spot. If I can save my time by doing that, then I will. It means I'm able to go home quicker to go back to trading. That's my logic behind it. I'll do it when I go shopping, especially in London. I'll just park it outside because it can be a nightmare to park otherwise. This goes back to my kind of question from earlier. If he's so rich and he cares so much about saving time, why the is he shopping for himself? For the money that you're going to be paying for the fine, you can send a person there, which means that you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I guess he clearly didn't lie about the bus thing, but like, he probably was in the disabled parking spot mainly for the duration of filming that video and then got out of there. I don't have a way of knowing for sure. Even that is a piece of shit thing to do, obviously. But, you know, the goal is rage bait. And I'm not raging. I'm as cool as a cucumber. So then I found this article, exclusive, revealed, self-styled multi-millionaire foreign exchange dealer who brags on TikTok that he treats tickets as the cost of VIP parking has been behind a string of dissolved companies and lives in a rented house. So it says in the article that Mail Online can reveal that the land registry records confirm that Luke has never owned the house, the one that we saw earlier, the one that he gave a house tour to, and he was renting it for a little over a year, which, you know, would still be really expensive, obviously. Even if all this stuff is rented, that's not cheap. And you know, and good for him for spending all that money for his Instagram and TikToks. And yeah, he had to move out because his landlord decided to sell the house. The new owner of the house said, he moved in while we were in the process of buying it. He did not own the house. We still wanted the property, so we put up with it. The purchase has now been completed and he has moved out. So in this article, they looked at the records of the companies that this guy, Luke, is the director of. The records revealed that he is the owner of 4 companies that have been dissolved. None of them exist anymore. His only company, which is up and running, had retained profits of just £6,000, which is pretty far off from 300k a month. The pair, which is, you know, Luke and that other guy that was fake laughing in that video, his I guess like sidekick or something. I'm assuming that's who it is. I don't know for a fact. The pair use a legal business accommodation address in North London as their registered office, but company's house records have a correspondence address for Desmaris, that's Luke, as being a bungalow hidden behind locked gates and an overgrown hedge just outside of Harlow. The gates of the bungalow, which are set back— I'm gonna show you this bungalow, his business address in a second. The gates of the bungalow, which are set back from a busy road and cannot be seen from the house, feature a pair of 18-inch long sections of drainage pipe acting as a makeshift open post box. That is amazing. Just the sort of things that money can buy you, huh? A really shady postbox. The bungalow is home to an elderly couple who are shocked to be told by Mail Online that Desmaris was using their property as a correspondence address for his business. So they didn't even know. The resident, who asked not to be named, said, "I have never heard of this man before, and I did not realize that he was using our address. He has no right to use this address, and I cannot understand how he has managed to do it. I've not got a clue who he is. This needs to be stopped." The two guys claim that this was an innocent mistake. Just a little innocent mistake. They previously had an operational station at an address with a similar name to the property around 200 yards down the same road. So yeah, let's check out their base of operations. This is the post box. This is for their business. Because no one's gonna be delivering them anything, right? They don't actually make money. This is it. This is their business. So then in the article, they ask him to kind of show any sort of proof of his tradings, of the fact that he actually makes as much money as he says that he does. And he said that's impossible, which is not true. You know, when it comes to especially trading, there would be quite a lot of proof that you did that and that you made money off of that. Just show the transactions if it's true, you know? Show them. Come on. So he said that was impossible when it comes to that level of wealth. You don't even know where the money is. You don't have no idea. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Is it behind me? And then he also said, this is a guy who's telling the truth. Why the hell would I trust you with my personal details? No disrespect, but you have no authority. You're not a judge. We don't need to show you anything. We are both very wealthy. This is all we need to say. He also added, you are jumping to conclusions that aren't even true. Explaining why he would not give proof of his finances, he told the reporter, which he met for coffee, by the way. He went out of his way to kind of prove stuff to this reporter. He said, you are like a nobody to me. My money is stored in all sorts of places. Yeah, I got this like money. It goes to a different school. My money goes to Canada, actually, to the School of Canada.
I left that rented house. Well, if you look at the house they said that I rented, mate, you'll notice it's about half the size of the house that I'm in now. This is the house here that I rented. 4k per month. To get accepted on a house like this, you've got to be earning minimum 2.5 times that, which is 10k per month. And that's the minimum. I obviously earn a lot more than that. Out of the whole article, that was probably the only true statement anyway.
So this guy claims that he's quite modest with the rent that he's paying for his place. He has like other videos where he's like, I'm paying 2k a night for this hotel because I don't give a fuck. I'm supposed to believe that that's the same guy who's like, obviously £4,000 rent is a lot, right? That's a lot of money. But this is like the same guy who like goes out of his way to spend more money than a person should.
They said that I only had one active company, which is false. I've got a few in the UK. I've also got one in Dubai as well. They said that I've got dissolved companies. I'm not sure what relevance that has. Every person that's successful will have a few dissolved companies. They also said that I used the wrong service address for one of my companies. That's totally bullshit.
So he's saying that this is all bullshit. He had the opportunity to say that when they interviewed him, but I guess it took him a little while to come up with this stuff. But maybe he is telling the truth. I don't want to spread misinformation. And this guy clearly doesn't either. This is the first receipts he's ever pulled because he really doesn't care what people think about him. Show how much money you're making. If you're actually legit, show it. I don't give a about the business addresses or whatever's been dissolved or hasn't been dissolved. Show that it's real. Show that these insane tradings that you went in a year from making minimum wage to being a multi-millionaire. Show that. Until that happens, I'm not believing shit, man. I'm not believing anything.
And thousands of companies do this exact same thing. It's just if you don't want to use your home address. You literally can't fake this stuff, guys. If it was that easy to fake, everyone would have a massive house. Everyone would be driving 200k cars, going on holiday every month. The stuff that I do, you need real money for. The house that I live in, you'd need to prove an income of more than 10k per month just to get accepted.
You said that you make that a day. That's a very different amount.
The car that I drive, even paying monthly, would set you back more than 5k per month once you've paid the finance, insurance, running costs. Luckily, I earn 6 figures per month, so I can easily afford all this stuff. I go on holiday.
Luckily.
Days every month. Last year I went to Dubai 6 times. I spent around 30k each time.
He's so desperate. Even if he does make a lot of money. Again, I agree. You need to have money to live the lifestyle that he does. I don't care. It's how desperate he is for you to like, no, guys, I promise I am rich. If I was making 300k a month, you wouldn't be hearing from me as much as you hear from this guy.
People really do make serious money, guys. Not everything you see on social media is fake. If you want to learn exactly how I do it, go to the bio.
All right, let's go to his bio. Why not? So I can either pay, it's £30 for a 1-month membership or $250 lifetime. I'll be able to message this guy like when he's 100. I'll be able to do that if his company doesn't dissolve by then. So apparently he's been analyzing the market since 2016. It doesn't say that he's been trading since 2016. So has he just been kind of looking at it and like thinking, oh yeah, this seems interesting. This whole market thing. Like and subscribe right now for me to quit my job and yell at my boss, which is me, because I'm a YouTube. It's just me. Like and subscribe for me to yell at myself and tell me to go myself. From both sides of the dynamic. I can do both, potentially, if you like and subscribe.